Now you need to write your overview. Your overview has one job, and that is to highlight the key trends. Remember, you're not trying to describe everything. You don't even have to mention all of the categories in the line graph. Although you can summarize the main trends in 2 to 3 sentences, I like to keep it to 1 if possible, because it's simpler to write and easier to read. Although this does require higher level vocabulary and grammar. You can write it in 2 if you like, but I would suggest definitely no more than 3. And I would recommend 1 if you can. Try and keep it to 2 if you can't manage 1. The problem here is if you start writing a long overview, then it's not an overview anymore. Remember, your overview should be summary information, and it can be tempting to get into details here. But you don't need details. When you're writing this sentence, just describe the most obvious features, focusing on things like the major increases or decreases, as you saw me draw on the graph previously. At this stage, there is no need to mention specific data or exact numbers or dates. For this part, start with a phrase like this: overall, or in summary, or to summarize. You need a discourse marker like this to show the function of this paragraph is just to give an overview. When you've completed that overview statement, it will look something like this that I'm showing here on screen. Overall, the sales figures of these 4 products fluctuated over the year. 2 of the products maintained a relatively steady sales trend, while 1 exhibited an upward trajectory, meaning it gradually increased, and another a declining one, meaning it went down. You'll notice it doesn't even use the names of the categories. The overall statement here just talks about what the major trends were. It doesn't mention the specific names of these baked products, nor does it mention any of the values in the y-axis, nor does it mention any of the times in the x-axis. Don't go into detail in your overall statement. After that, you need to move on to your main paragraphs.